Hello and welcome, my Sagittarius friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me and watching my full moon reading. This is going to be a general love reading for the full Sturgeon Moon. This moon is going into Aquarius, which means it's going to feel lighter than previous full moons. Aquarius is an air sign, so it's going to give us some buoyancy this month. This full moon is going to feel lighter, however, it's also going to feel warmer. The Sun is in conjunction with Venus and Mars. Now, I know that's a lot of astrology talk. I will be getting into the tarot. The important piece for you is to know that this full moon is going to bring you warmth. However, it could be through Venus's love or Mars's conflict. That's what we need to find out. Today's reading is to help decipher whether or not it's passion or conflict we're looking at, and how we can go forward and best proceed on with what's going to be in our best interest. The deck I'm using is the Witch's Tarot, created by Ellen Dugan and Mark Evans. And then I will end the session off with an oracle blessing from the Energy Oracle, created by Sandra Ann Taylor. I will have links below to both these gorgeous decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Okay, my Sagittarius friends, let's do this. Let's see what the Sturgeon full moon has in store for my Sagittarius friends. We're going to draw a card that is going to symbolize the message for the Sturgeon full moon for my Sagittarius friends. Here we go. The Six of Wands. Sixes are about harmony and communication. Wands are about that inner fire, that passion we have. It's associated with the element of fire. So the Six of Wands talks about that ability to kind of be successful and overcome the challenges, and being able to move forward and being victorious in what we've sought out to do. You've not backed down on your love or your relationships. Sure, there's been some hardships, there's been some dings and dongs, but you've come home victorious. Now, whether or not you are single or with a partner right now, you've not backed down. Okay? This is a group reading, so I'm going to cluster people into three groups. People who are in a long-term relationship, people who have a new relationship or have multiple possibilities of a relationship, and then individuals who are looking for that relationship. The Sturgeon Moon does talk about having victory in our relationships and our love. This talks kind of like of a balance between Mars, because you've got victory in kind of that conflict, where you're also got the passion and fire of Venus. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. So let's look at what is going to challenge my Sagittarius friends this full Sturgeon Moon. It's the Wheel of the Year. It's the 10th major arcana in the deck. It's also known as the Wheel of Fortune in other decks. So the Six of Wands is a minor arcana, and it talks about everyday life. The major arcana talks about major life changes. So what's going to challenge my Sagittarius friends the most is the evolution piece. So those who are in a long-term relationship, that relationship needs to evolve. You evolve, your partner evolves. So it's that ongoing challenge of staying connected and reconnecting with each other. The same is true with people who have multiple possibilities or who have new relationships. Things change. You get out of the honeymoon stage and you're looking at that long-term possibility, your relationship changes. Additionally, when you're looking at being single and you're wanting someone to be part of your life, it's that change that you're going to have to make. You're going to have to give something up that you're currently doing so that the relationship can evolve. You only have so much time and energy in a day, so some things will have to give in order to have a significant other. So that change piece is going to be very much what trips up this knight on his valiant steed. All right, let's look at how we can support this knight, support ourselves, Sagittarius, in overcoming this little tripping hazard of a change. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Sevens are about challenge and struggle. Pentacles are growth and abundance. The Seven of Pentacles is about that hard work that you've put in. To overcome that kind of Achilles heel of evolving and changing and needing to change aspects in our lives, it's about really focusing in and really grounding ourselves so that we are able to put in the hard work. Like I said, for those individuals who are looking for a relationship, relationships are hard work. You only have so many resources and energy in a day. You're going to have to balance things out and allow other things to go a bit so that you can focus in on this relationship. Similar to someone who has a new relationship or multiple possibilities of a relationship, you're going to have to put the time and energy into the relationship, right? Which also means, again, change, allowing things to go. We can't do everything. We are not superhuman. For my Sagittarius friends who are in long-term relationships, this is about kind of maintaining that relationship. You still have to put in the time and energy into your partner. However, it may be different than what you had, say, a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 6 years ago. Things change and evolve. You need to kind of keep pruning and really working at that aspect of your life. Okay, Sagittarius, what's the outcome here? Let's look at what all this hard work is going to bring us. What is the outcome that the full Sturgeon Moon has for my Sagittarius friends? And that's the Four of Pentacles. Fours are a stable or structural number. Pentacles, abundance and growth. So this hard work that we're looking at and really overcoming this change will help bring more stability into an existing relationship. So depending on if you've got a new relationship or even a long-term relationship, it brings more stability and more growth and abundance into that relationship. With somebody who is unsure or who doesn't have a partner or who may have multiple options as a partner, when you start to really focus in on the relationship, that's when you're going to find that you have stability and you're going to get more of a stable relationship. Kind of weed out which individual will or will not be suitable for a long-term partner. So for those individuals who don't have an idea where to go or don't have any prospects, when you start to focus in on that need for a partner and start to weed out the aspects of your life that may not be working and wouldn't support a relationship, so things like when you have lots of things on the go, weeding them down so that you can start to have time and energy to focus in on an individual, that's when you're going to start to see that abundance in relationships, right? And stability that you're going to not only seek for yourself, but you're also going to put out there as a stable partner for another individual. Okay, Sagittarius, let's look at the shadow card, and that's the Queen of Wands. Queens are that feminine, nurturing energy of the suit. Wands, like I said here, that passion, fire energy. When we create stability in our relationships and for ourselves, we really start to focus in Venus's fire and passion. Think of her as the goddess Venus. She's ready to bestow all this sexual energy onto you. You just need to do a little bit of work, focusing in on that relationship piece so that you do invoke that that passion, that fire, that sexual energy that you're looking for. Okay, my Sagittarius friends, let's look at what blessings this full Sturgeon Moon has for you. Adjacent possibilities. This talks about the evolution of your relationships. It's really easy to kind of put blinders on and get hyper-focused on one aspect or one outcome of a relationship. When you add that love and light, especially when you're looking at Venus aligning with the love and support of the universal love energy, you start to light up more doors and more possibilities. You light up more as you start to focus in and work on it. There are multiple outcomes. It doesn't matter where you are in your relationship. When you start to focus in and love and nurture that relationship piece, you open up so many more doorways. You add much more light and love into your relationships. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading, however the cards were meant for you. I drew them especially for my Sagittarius friends. What do they say to you? Everyone has intuition and can gain guidance from the cards. What further information do these cards have for you? If you want further guidance or specific questions answered about your relationship, you can follow the link below and schedule a private reading with myself. I'll be able to go in depth into your personal situation. I hope you found this video helpful and that you were able to gain some direction and guidance for the full Sturgeon Moon. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the box below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going next and you don't want to miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. I've provided a helpful link below. Until tomorrow, my Sagittarius friends.